Hi guys, hope you're doing well. And today's video is, well, I've been here 20 years and I've lived in serene, natural beauty, quiet most of the time. But I'm not sure how long I'm gonna have that, to be honest with you. We're gonna look at a house just behind the trees there. There's a new project going up there. There's also another project just behind those trees we're gonna take a look at. And there's a finished project that's just literally 70 meters away, just out of sight from here. So as you can see, I'm getting surrounded by housing projects. We know the owner of this land, Ther rice fields. She said she won't sell, but she's in her 80s and you never know. So with the roads and electric that's come to this area, people are trying to make some extra cash with small housing developments. So I'm not sure how long I'm gonna have this view. Anyway, we're gonna take a look at that house and maybe have a little tour of my local area, see what's going on. Do I have rights to be worried? I don't know. So here we are, we got the land next door for sale. And beautiful mountain view there. Shrouded in the PM 2.5. And it is in the middle of nowhere. It's just basically rice fields until we get into town, which is about 7 kilometers away. And here we go. See if we can take a look. All right, good plot. You've got a tasty looking carport here. It can hold 2 cars in there, and you can put 2 cars out here. So in total 4 vehicles. And you've got a little lawn, which is yet to be grassed. And yeah, I'm liking the shape and the finish. I can see just from the entranceway. This is a good finish, and you've got this kind of wood effect. I'm not sure if it's real wood on the ceiling with downlights. So very well lit garage. You've got power points in the garage. Good little entrance, porch area to put all your shoes and bits and pieces, so it keeps the house uncluttered. Right, let's take a look. Okay, so we come into the living area, looks like, and we've got this fancy looking ceiling with downlights and a very tasty looking kitchen, actually. These types of houses, good finish. We've got these little wooden cabinets with good storage and an extractor and yeah, a little hob here. Looks very acceptable. Good sink. Now the workers are using this, so that won't be here. And there's a mountain view where you can see the mountain there. It's a bit smoky at the moment. So from the kitchen, yeah, I suppose you'd have your dining table there, or dining table there. Maybe some living space as you come in, and the back area. It's quite substantial actually. It's not quite finished as you can see, but yeah, you can have Barbies out here. And a lot of things are included, water tanks, and I'll leave a link below and some information. Yeah, I like it. There are lights that are coming down. That's the round window to the garage. Yeah, okay. So what do we got? We've got a little bedroom over here. And first thing I notice is this trim. It's got all this nice wooden trim around the whole house, actually, which you don't often see. And the tiles, normally it's that cheap granito stuff. But, well, it's not cheap, but I prefer this wood effect tile. Lightens up the place. Nice big window, and check out the plug sockets we've got in every corner. Look at this. This must be a first. A decent sized bedroom there. Plug sockets. So it's well designed. And we have this must be bedroom 2. A decent sized window. You've got the mountain over the way there. And yeah, plug sockets everywhere. And downlights. So very well thought out. Let's check out the communal toilet. in the finish. It's based on a minimal design, and it's certainly living up to that kind of Nordic feel, and a good shower head. Probably the most Nordic I've seen out of all the Nordic houses. Yeah, that trim is a nice touch. So this is the master. A good size, 4 by 4.5, I reckon, meters, and this ceiling, which gives a great, well, elevated ceiling, I suppose, with these lamps coming down. Great feeling of space. And again, plug sockets in all the corners. I'm liking the design. You've got the slide doors going onto your lawn. I can't fault it at the moment. And yeah, nice big master. We've got the ensuite. Yeah, same good finish. I like the shape of the sink. Another good looking shower head. All very well done. And I'm pleasantly surprised. There we go, that's the view as you come out your bedroom areas. And this is very handy, you know, when you have shoes, bits and pieces that you don't want to clutter in your house. Or you can have a little chair here, sit out, even make it a little breakfast area. Yeah. So very, very impressed actually. It's one of the best I've seen at this price. So, and yeah, you got the downlights there in the eaves, and you got the downlights in the garage. So at night it'd be like a Christmas tree. And it's all very well finished. Can't fault it. It is on a small project. There are additional plots, so if you're interested, take a look. I'll leave the Facebook details. And yeah, as you can see, it's remote. So this is the project size. It's not like they've probably got, I don't know, a few more houses going up here. And apart from the wood saw and tile cutter, which is kind of goes with the cockerels around here, part of the soundscapes, it is as remote as you're gonna get. And I used to walk my dogs down this trail, yeah, I remember. This was all just wasteland, and there was no road back in the day, no electric, no water, so that's all come in, and with that comes developments like this, and I'm very impressed. Now I've looked at some expensive places in Bangkok that aren't as well finished as that. So I'll leave the link. There are guys looking in this area, I know. Some of you go on about location, but there are guys that want remote. I certainly did. And as long as you're okay with cockerels, wood saws and tile cutters, it's all good. Yeah, very good job. Whoever built this, designed this, good job. Well done. So there's a little kind of man-made lake here. Just back from the house, and on the hill, I did a video a couple of years ago, temple on the hill. There was no one there, and it's quiet. It used to be quite noisy, but it's kind of deserted. It's just nestling behind those trees. And there you go. We do the Loy Gatong here sometimes, and I can see fish in there snacking on the insects. Yeah. Actually, I'm going to take you over there quickly and just show you how remote this place is. Used to come down here on the bicycles. Yeah, water birds there. Yeah, all the water is drying up. This is a big irrigation ditch. And yeah, there's a few water holes left for the the birds, beautiful things, but it was kind of a raging torrent. Look at this. It's ripped through. Oh, there, look at that. Beautiful. I can't get there. Can I get down there? I don't know. Anyway, rice fields all the way to Wangjiao, which is miles away. And apart from a few chirping birds, you can hear a pin drop. So you won't flood up there. It's way up on a hill or on elevated ground. You've got your lake, doing a bit of fishing. This brings back memories to come here with Annie. Every evening on the bikes, take my dogs. If I was with the missus 20 years ago and we were looking to buy here, I would have seriously considered that. This was all overgrown. And my house is lurking there with the bougainvillea. You can see the pink on the fence. So it's not far away. Yeah, I should do some more walking. And yeah, bring back memories. There you go, there are your neighbours. And yeah, there's nothing at all around here. Rice fields and a wonderful mountain. And I'm not sure why a road was put in it. It doesn't actually, well, it goes to the temple that's on the hill there, I showed you earlier. This is just having a little look down further beyond that little project, and you can see it as we come around the corner here. And now the road is in with the electric and the water. There are plots here that have been cleared, and I'm not sure if it's going to be a housing project or private build. But this land was worthless back in the day without the road, without the electric. It's now gone up in value and people want to live here. Well, hopefully they don't live next to me. Anyway, there she is. One of my favourites. And a contender for the best 3-bedroom that we've seen on the channel. I might give these guys a call. See how much this is going for, land. It's a pretty big plot. So, my house is over there. You can see, nestling in the distance. We've got my builder's first project over there, right next to me, but it's far enough away, well, 100 meters. That I showed you earlier. And then behind the trees, just out of my eye line. I can't see this from my terrace, but my builder is also putting up, I think, 6 houses on this land here. They're not finished. I might take a look at them in the future. They're still doing quite a lot of work. But I believe these are actually going for 1.5 million. 2 bedrooms, very nicely priced on a decent plot of land. And yeah, I might take a look at those in the future when they're done. I'm still finishing the wall there. So yeah, housing projects are closing in. And this is the advert for my builders. Yeah, I think it says is that 1.5 million? I believe. Yeah, it's a good price. got some suicidal cockerels. Easy, mate, easy. So we're going full circle here. This is going along the road that runs by the housing project next to me. I'm going to have a quick look in there. This is the one that I can actually see from my back wall. There are my pine trees. They're back there. And this is taking a while to go out. When they were clearing the land, I was, you know, it was, where there's housing projects, there's usually dogs and noise and what have you, but it's actually very quiet. My house is literally, well, you can see the top of the pine tree. It's on the other side of that. There's like a little, well, it's not, it's a clong, it's an irrigation ditch. And this is the house closest to me. It's a 1.5 story. But the rest of them are these single story houses. They're all sold. This is also my builder's project. So yeah, we've got this project, we've got the little project he's doing just out of sight from my terrace, and we've got the minimal house project. So yes, I don't think it's going to be long until I get a project within my eye line. I can actually see this from my house. Now it's the dry season, there's no leaves. But it's quiet for now, you never know. I'm actually the noisiest one around here, to be honest. Alright, back at the suicidal cockerels. Here we go. Mate, don't do it, don't do it. So yeah, there's the little housing project, my builder, and this is my local village. I've never actually taken you in here. And it's a real mix of farmers. There's low income families, but you also have a house down here that is so out of place. And goodness me, the road needs a bit of attention. Oh, the crazy cockerel. There you go, yeah. All right, mate. We've got this place here that is ginormous, and he's got some seriously nice motor cars in there, stuck in the middle of this very nice village. We get on with the Huanar here at the head of the village. I don't come in here much because there isn't like a mini mart place really, and there's no noodle place, but all the functions happen in that building, and majority of the time I like the music that comes out of it. I can hear it clearly from my house, and we're about 2 kilometers away. So that is my little village. It's called Musong, which is number 2 village basically. And as you can see, it is very rural. And in fact, the other Norwegian house that was very popular, that is actually the reigning 3-bedroom champion. It's just up here on the other side of these rice fields. And mate, suicidal dog. I saw there was a house selling there. I just want to check how much they're trying to sell it for. I've forgotten. And here it is. We had a look at this. I was going for 1.8, I think, or 1.89 million in this little project, and now somebody on the corner is privately selling it for 2.2. So there you go. If they get that price, not bad. I quite like what they've done with the fence there. It's not real wood, it's like a shearer wood. But there you go, there it is. Overgrown, unfortunately. Could have done with some weed killer, but the house is still looking good, Nick. And there we go, a tour of my area. And I do like this type of Thailand. I was watching Vlogging a Dead Horse. He's kind of a character on YouTube who was looking at his dream home that he wants in Koh Chang on the beach. So some of you like beaches, some of you like mountains. I like cows and mountains. Not in a romantic way, just I've never been a fan of beaches. I've just seen another advert for my builder's little house there. It's 1.49 now. This means decreasing in price with every advert. So yeah, under 1.5 million for those little properties. We'll try to take a look at those. Right, there you go. There's a lot going on. Slowly enclosing my little piece of paradise, these housing projects. But yeah, I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if that rice field, the 10 rye next to me, gets developed. The old lady, we had to talk with her when we were combining our land here into one estate. She said she wouldn't sell, but yeah, I mean, she's in her 80s. You know, it'll be left to her kids, the land, grandkids, and there's money to be made. A lot of soil would need to be put down because it's quite low, but there is money to be made. So we'll see. I can still have a few beers out there on the terrace and enjoy the view for a few years, I reckon. So, and the house, I can't fault it. I don't often have this where I go around a house and, you know, even the plugs, every corner. The first time I've seen that, looking at Thai-built house here, and it's obviously been well designed. I've read the Facebook page and it's been, well, a proper designer designed it, or an architect. They've nice little touches with the trim around the bottom, the wood in the garage. I think it's a fake wood, but it was still very nice. And the finish was generally great. The master bedroom, wow, loved it. So I couldn't fault it. A good plot of land. I'll leave the link, Facebook link, down below, Google Map link, and there's a number there, but you'd have to get your Thai missus to have a chat. You know, there's not a lot of English spoken in this neck of the woods. So there you go. Well, I was very surprised, and a lot better than the builds I've seen in Bangkok that are like 10 times the price. There you go. Anyway, I'm going to have a beer, enjoy my view. I'm sure I've got it for at least another week or two. So anyway, on that note, I'm going to say stay safe, stay well, and I'll see you in the next video.